Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl treyxchris and I'm back again with another video. If you're new on this channel, welcome. Make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe so that you join this family and get more notifications whenever I post a new video. So before I start this video, I'd like to give out 3 disclaimers. First, this is my first review on a movie and it's going to be all over the place, so just try and understand, try and bear with me. Second of all, everything I'm going to say in this movie is around my opinion and what I saw when I was watching the movie and my own understanding of the movie. And third of all, I've been known to be a little bit too deep and I may seem a little bit intense, a little bit too serious and a little bit deep, but just take it as it is. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
We're all a family, and family is the ideal on which I started this company. In that spirit, I now name my replacement Chief Godswill Obiago, my younger brother. Effective immediately, he will oversee the day-to-day running of the various departments.
So when I watched this movie, I was so bummed. I was like, I love this movie. I just watched it yesterday, to be honest with you. I learned a lot, I saw a lot, I noticed a lot. Let me go over to YouTube and go and check some of the reviews that people had to say. Let me know what people had to say. So I went and I saw the reviews and everything I was seeing was that the movie was overhyped. So I was like, treasure. So I know it's a little bit too late, but I just had to. So let's start. Lionheart, the movie. I love the cast. Let me not dwell on some of the things that people have already mentioned. The cinematography, the camera movement, the actors, the actresses. Let's not dwell on that. Those were bomb. Everybody that had given a review always touched on that topic. They were like, I love Genevieve Nnaji, who acted as Ada. I love Peter Edochie. I love Ngozi Ezonu. I love Onyeko Onwenu. Those are actresses, seasoned actors who have been in the industry for many years. Those were one of the things that made the movie. Its cast alone was amazing. So let me not dwell on that. Everybody's like, yes. Now let's focus on the storyline. A lot of people were saying that the storyline was too common, was too typical. And I was like, when you say take Nigeria to the world, what do you mean? Is it not taking our story, what Nollywood represents, as our own to Netflix? Like, I like the way that it felt like a Nigerian movie. I did not expect to see something that was so different that it would seem like we were trying to copy another industry that wasn't Nollywood industry. The storyline seemed like what we're used to seeing in Nollywood industry when we were growing up. That kind of beautiful movie where there are evil people, there are good people, and good triumphs at the end and stuff like that. That was the storyline I expected. When people say the storyline was bad, I'm like, did you want to watch Bird Box? Like, what storyline did you want? With that being said, I watched a review and the guy was like, he thought the movie was going to be a little bit sexism, where you see a woman who can't inherit a company from the father because of she's a female, and he was like, he didn't see that there. And I was like, this movie is so different from what we are used to. Let me first of all start by saying this. I appreciate Genevieve for how she was able to represent Igbo culture in the best way possible. Usually Igbo movies, what do you see there? Wicked mother-in-law, wicked daughter-in-law, wicked uncle and brother rivalry and stuff like that, where you see people fighting and wanting and being so thirsty for money, because usually what they know us Igbo people as is that we like money. So that was what people expected. I feel that was what we expected. She will not be able to take over the company because she's a female. That's what we expected. Even in the movie itself, Ada also mentioned that she felt like her dad did put the company's responsibilities on his brother instead of her because she was female. But that was not the case. He wanted to upload family values. He wanted there to be togetherness. He brought the uncle to supervise her so that she won't have to go through what she had to go through with the company alone. So what I'm trying to get to is this. I have always felt like Igbo people have not been portrayed in a good light when it comes to Nollywood movies. There's always this strive for something. There's always this fight for something. But in this movie, I kept waiting. I kept watching her to see. Like, let me see some kind of rivalry between Osofia and Peter Edochie. Let me see some kind of brotherly rivalry. I expected Nkemowo to come and be the brother that is wicked and heartless. I want to take over his uncle's company. Well, that was not the case. This movie had a lot of representation. I think this movie is a movie of representation. Let's talk about the fact that they filmed it in Enugu State, which is something that you hardly see. Most cinematic movies are filmed in Lagos, Abuja. You hardly see cinematic movies that are filmed in Igbo states, Enugu, Onitsha, Anambra, places like that. A school in Enugu. When I saw Peace Park, one of the parks there that Genevieve went for her early morning jogging, where she she got an idea about small buses. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, see Peace Park. Like, I felt so represented in the right way. And in my opinion, the movie tried to like break the stereotype of an typical Igbo family. In this movie, you saw them, they were in peace. The wives were in peace, the husbands were in peace, everybody was in peace. Like, his son, who acted as an Ada, were at peace. Like, there was no tussle for power. This is the first time I've seen an Igbo movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment section if I'm wrong. But this is the first time I've seen an Igbo movie where family is actually uphold, family value, family love, the peace, patience, discipline. This movie broke a lot of stereotypes about Igbo tradition and Igbo representation in a whole. Like, you see a typical Igbo family sitting around the table in peace, speaking their language, wearing their cultural wear, eating their cultural food, and and yet it's still a whole family unit. An uncle and a niece could work in a company together without fighting about who has more authority, accepting the daughter to inherit the company instead of the son. It broke stereotype by an Igbo family allowing their first son, their only son, to be able to pursue his music career with the mother supporting him, the father supporting him. It broke stereotypes. An Igbo family can accept those things and still be in love and unity. Another thing I felt like the movie was trying to portray was togetherness. Now, in Nigeria, everybody knows that there is this kind of tussle between Hausa and the Igbos. In the past, we have history together where we fought wars. Even till now, where you see that you hear that Igbo people are being killed in the north, or Igbo people church are being closed down, or Hausa people are being killed in the east, or Hausa people are being discriminated in the east. And I felt like the movie did a very, very good job in trying to portray that it's possible to have togetherness. Because Igbo people, we want Biafra, and I don't know where I stand on that, so don't ask me about that. But what I'm trying to say is that in the movie, Hausa tribe and the Igbo tribe were able to come together to have a merger, get together in such a level of understanding. And in the movie, they tried to show that in a little way. When Peter Joshi and the Hausa business mogul sat down together, and there was silence for a long time because they found it hard to communicate, to talk. And I felt like that was the representation. Like, if there needs to be communication. Also, the attraction between Genevieve Ada and the Hausa man. I love that about the movie. First of all, Igbo people don't like marrying outside their tribe. But as you grow up as an Igbo girl, you always hear, don't marry anybody that is not Igbo. Another thing I loved was when Osofia, the uncle, saved the Hausa man from being duped by Igbo people. Usually, what do you see in Nigeria where people like to defend, when people are like, because you're not Yoruba, I will not help you, because you're Yoruba, no, when you see a conflict between a Yoruba and Igbo person, you take side of the people that are from your ethnicity. But that was not the case in the movie. And I think that part showed that you can choose to do right no matter where or who you're doing it for. Being good is not lifted by tribe. That was what that part taught me. Another part I really loved in the movie was in the scene where they were all sitting around the table before Ada came into the table, that's Genevieve, and she hugged her auntie who was Ngozi Ezono, and Auntie Ngozi Ezono was like, wow, you're thin, are you eating? That part really stuck to me because it made me, to me, that was a representation of inclusion, showing the world that you don't have to be thin to be beautiful, and there are actually other cultures and traditions who actually believe that being fatter, being thicker is something to be desired. For that movie to be a Netflix movie where other countries, white people from all over the world who fat shame people about their size or weight are going to watch it, it was a big moment for me. So with all that being said, this movie is not only about tribe, so I want to digress from that a little bit and come into the fact that this movie is also about someone who chose to be disciplined, who chose to be patient, who chose to be hardworking, dedicated, and fight against all odds. This review will be partial if I did not name a few things that I didn't like about the movie. Now, the first thing I didn't like about the movie was the pacing. I felt like the movie was a little bit too slow. Like, for 1 hour 30 minutes, I felt like a lot of things could have happened, a lot of more drama could have happened. Igwe Pascal and Ada, like a lot of more drama. I also wanted to see the Genevieve toughen up a little bit. I wanted to see a scene where she stood up for herself and she was more vicious and more, outspoken. This thing where you see somebody has been quiet for a long time, and one time they're like, pow! And that's thing I didn't like was in the beginning, the presentation where Genevieve, they waited for Genevieve to come for the presentation. I would have expected that scene, Genevieve would actually come out and do a presentation where she points at the PowerPoint presentation and be like, this is this and this is that, because then it would justify why they waited for her in the first place to come. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But above all, I loved the movie. It was not overhyped. It was worth my time. It was worth my effort. And so that is just my opinion. That is my review. Comment down below. Give me your views too. How did you see the movie? Did you like the movie? Do you think it was overhyped? Did you relate with it as much as I did? Like, talk to me on the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new on this channel, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and join the family so that whenever I post new video, you'll be notified. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.